In this unit circle survival guide, we're going to find the exact value of cosine 5 pi over 6 using S.A.R.C. So S.A.R.C is just an acronym to remember all the steps and keep you organized. We don't want to miss any details, otherwise we risk our final answer being incorrect. So a quick overview. The S stands for sketching the angle. We'll sketch the terminal side. The A helps us think A.S.T.C, which is an acronym to help us tell which trig function is positive in the quadrant we're working in, and that'll help us determine if our final answer is positive or negative. The R is for reference triangle. We'll get the reference angle, the special right triangle that goes with that, and then the coordinates so that we can calculate. That's the C. So let's do this for the cosine of 5 pi over 6. We start by sketching our angle's terminal side. Looking at our angle, we see that it's positive, so we're going to be rotating in the counterclockwise direction. And we also see that it's less than 2 pi. So I actually like to think about this. Here's 0 in standard position. Here's pi, but rewrite pi as 6 pi over 6. And I think it's easy to see that the terminal side then of 5 pi over 6, 5/6 pi would be about right here in the second quadrant. So our angle's terminal side is in the second quadrant. Now on to the next step. A.S.T.C. Think all students take classes. This is our acronym so we know which trig functions are positive in each quadrant. So starting in quadrant 1, we have A, 2 is S, 3 is T, 4 is C. So this will tell you which trig functions are positive. So all are positive in the first. Sine and its reciprocal cosecant are the only ones positive in the second. So let's go ahead and make a note. We're trying to find the cosine. Cosine must be negative in the second quadrant. And that makes sense if you think about your coordinate grid as well. We have to go left and up. So our x coordinate, and we'll get to that later, is going to be negative. So go ahead and mark that so you don't forget for later. If you did have an angle in quadrant 3, tangent and cotangent are the only ones positive. And in 4, it's cosine and secant are positive. All right, now we're ready to find our reference angle so that we can get the triangle and coordinates. So a reference angle is simply the amount of rotation from your terminal side to the x-axis. So in this case, from 5 pi over 6 to 6 pi over 6 is simply pi over 6. So if you were looking for the reference angle, that's it. And that's the same thing as 30 degrees. So we know we're working with the 30, 60, 90 special right triangle. And we should know the properties of a 30, 60, 90 triangle. If you don't, I'll post some links later on in the video description. I'll have it for unit circle basics. Check that out. But eventually you'll get really good at knowing the coordinates that go with this triangle on the unit circle are square root of 3 over 2, 1/2. Okay, think about the bigger coordinate should be with the longer leg. So that's why the horizontal coordinate is root 3 over 2. And now we can calculate. So we want the cosine. The cosine of an angle on the unit circle is simply the x coordinate. Okay, so we're looking here. We already found the sine in that second step. It's negative. So we don't really have to do a calculation here. We just simply note negative square root of 3 over 2 is going to be the cosine of 5 pi over 6. And that's all there is to it. Keeping everything organized with S.A.R.C. I'll post more examples. I'll put that link in the video description as well. Good luck with your exact values, and thanks for watching.